Going on to your Aries. So you have the Strength, the Fool, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, wow, Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Six of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you Aries is the Strength and the Fool. How it is that a lot of you Aries, despite what it is that you felt when it comes to your ego and how you feel about other people as you're dating them, a lot of you Aries have had to learn to move past that and let that go. Even though you wanted to rip through their chest like Cam Newton. But the Two of Pentacles represents because a lot of you, you may have felt good about it, but a lot of you Aries may have really come to the realization that it's about value, right? That's exchanged back and forth. And if a person is unwilling to do that, right, provide value, and they just want everything, a lot of you Aries are done. You're not even going to be with these people. So the Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles now represents how it is that a lot of you Aries really, they may have, some of these people that you stopped talking to, again, you got the Six of Cups in prior readings, but a lot of you Aries, even though they tried to get back with you, a lot of you Aries didn't decide to take them back. You couldn't go back. The Ace of Pentacles represents this being a situation for you Aries where, as a result of this, because they tried to make it seem like they were better than you and that they had so much to offer, even though they actually didn't really offer a whole lot at all. So the Knight of Wands now really represents how, since this is a situation, you've been trying to, move forward successfully. But the Knight of Wands is that people still going to be stupid. And a lot of you Aries understand that there's still going to be dummies, right? At the end of the day, they're still going to act like one thing is one way when in actuality it's really another. So the Four of Swords is you realize that a lot of you Aries have to put away any relationship or any kind of connection with anybody that moves like that. So the Seven of Swords really is about how, since this is the case, because you've had to put in so much work, but at the same time, to get to know them, but at the same time, a lot of you Aries, they want you to do all the work, but they don't actually provide anything, right? It's a con job, like I said before, right? They always trying to make it seem like what they provide is so beautiful and it's so immaculate that they have to conserve and they have to be very selective about who it is that they give it to, because at any moment when they decide that they want to give you, right, time and effort and attention, what it is that they provide is so beautiful. But then at the end of the day, the Hierophant represents, but when it contradicts reality, it becomes an oxymoron to reality. Because at the end of the day, a lot of you Aries realize that the value that those past people brought, it wasn't really existent. It wasn't real. It was just something where people talk nonsense for a time and to feel good about themselves. So the thing about it is that the Six of Wands represents as a situation where the Six of Wands is you moving forward with your life as Aries. And regardless of whether you're, talking to people, not talking to people, hanging out with family, friends, this is a huge victory for, I ain't gonna say huge, but a little victory for you Aries, because you realize that you don't have to, do the same thing over, right? You understand that you can take a break, right? Because you pull that type of mentality of wanting to get to know people a lot from Libra, right? Because Libra has that mentality where they sometimes struggle to be single, right? And they want to be in relationships a lot because that's just their nature. And then Libras have to learn to develop their individuality and understand that whether you're in a relationship or not, it doesn't impact your own value. And the Six of Wands represents the same thing. A lot of you Aries are understanding that, you know, you would rather be by yourselves, or maybe even talking to somebody else. Maybe you will talk to somebody else. But the point is, you're not going to be with people who disrespect you and who just play games and all this type of stuff. So a lot of you Aries are done. A lot of you Aries are done with it. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Fool. The Hanged Man. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, being done with it. You know, waiting for all this nonsense to blow over, being done with it, ghosting for a while, you know. Cards that represent ghosting is cards like the Hanged Man, the Moon, High Priestess. Those are the cards of like ghosting, going MIA, and not really being seen or heard from and of for a little while. Just kind of doing your own thing, you know, relaxing, potentially even going on vacation. The point is, the people who regularly see you, they don't, right? So the Nine of Pentacles, because a lot of you Aries understand that you don't have to give people attention so much. You can go on about your own life and do your own thing. So the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands now represents, as a result, you realize that some of you Aries may even realize that this is what it is that you wanted for a while, and that there's so much for you to do now that you're not really worried about a relationship one way or the other. Not saying that you Aries are not going to talk to people, but a lot of you Aries understand that you're not going to waste your time making it a point to talk to people. So let's clarify the Six of Wands. So to clarify the Six of Wands, right? The Five of Swords, okay? Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Justice. You know, people who tried to W and all of this and make it so difficult and play games and stuff like this with your time or whatnot. Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, you don't care. A lot of you Aries shouldn't care. A lot of you Aries are so busy thinking about traveling and going other places. And like I said, overall, living your life. The distractions that they try to get you with, it doesn't even matter. And then the Justice is, like I said before, let their own life play itself out, you know. And when things is terrible for them, when they're struggling, that's when they'll see.